Yes, YouTube. What is happening? So, today I'm going to give you a bit of an update in terms of where we are at in this dieting phase. So, as you would have seen previously, I did start an aggressive cut around, when was it? It was probably at the start of September, like 2 weeks in September. And the plan originally was to run an aggressive diet for 4 weeks, get down to around the 80 kilo mark, and then push on. But I brought my calories down too low at the start, and I just wanted to give myself a bit more runway because I didn't want to sacrifice any muscle essentially. So right now, I'm officially how many weeks in? Like 2 weeks into this dieting phase, okay? And the new body weight average is 79.7. So we're officially like what? 81 to 85, 1. We're almost 2 kilos down, okay? Like we did see a big shift there in scale weight this week. But right now, the calories are on 2,300 on a training day, and then on a non-training day, they're at 2,000. Steps are at 11k a day, and then cardio is at 40 minutes on a training day and half an hour on a non-training day. But right now, I'll be real, this cut has been very, very smooth. Like I know I'm only 2/3 weeks in, but it has been smooth. And the only reason I can put it down to as to why it's been so smooth is because I've been so organized. In terms of I've got my meals prepped up in the morning. I know I'm eating every 3 hours. Like the downfall when it comes to sticking to your diet, I feel like it's going to be your meal timing. Like say when lads are just eating when they get hungry, that's a recipe for disaster. My meal timings have been on point. So I get up, do my morning cardio, get up at like 5:30, 5:15, at the gym for 6, do my half an hour, 40 minutes cardio, come back, have my first meal, go for like a half an hour, 40-minute block of steps to help that meal digest, come back, have a shower, get stuck into a morning block of work for like 2-3 hours. Then I have my next meal, go to the gym, train, come back, eat, shower, another block of steps, and then I just repeat that throughout the day. But the biggest thing, I'll throw some physique shots up on the screen now as well, and I'll put some training clips up as well, is I've really been prioritizing my nutrition around the workout window. So I'm having that, my highest carbohydrate meal pre-workout around an hour before I train, and that's been the protein oatmeal. And then intra-workout, I'm having a 1.5 litre bottle of water, and in that I've got my essential amino acids, creatine, and 1 gram of pink Himalayan salt. And I feel like that's been massively contributing to my performance as well. And even from the standpoint of getting a pump in the gym, like I'm vascular as fuck when I'm in the gym, and just staying well hydrated throughout the day. Like before I train, I try to have at least 3 litres of water into me. Like that's another downfall as well. Say when you go into the gym and you feel like you're not as strong, you feel like you're not getting as much of a pump, you can't feel as much of a contraction within the muscle. That's going to come down to the fact that you're dehydrated and underfueled, okay? The next point then I want to make, just a quick one, is on sleep. Like if I can remember in previous cuts when I'd kind of just let my sleep go to shit, I'd be getting into bed, I'd be scrolling TikTok like this, oh yeah, I'll go to sleep now and I'm tired. Don't do that shit, man. If you're serious about getting in shape and your physique development, you should be cutting off screen times an hour before bed. So right now, I go to bed at, I'm saying 9 o'clock, I'm going to sleep. So at 8 o'clock, I will lie in my bed, I will have a podcast playing, but my room's in darkness, and I'm just lying there listening to the podcast. And if I fall asleep before that, great. But if I don't, I've still got that hour where I'm decompressing mentally, okay? And another good thing that I found to be very beneficial for my sleep, last meal cut off 2 hours before bed, okay? Cut off your last meal 2 hours before bed, because when you're trying to get a deep sleep, your body is trying to drop its internal body temperature. And if you have a meal, like say half an hour before you go to bed, your body's going to be trying to digest that meal. So it's going to be heating up internally, pushing blood around the body, trying to digest that meal. So have your last meal 2 hours before bed. Give your body some time to actually digest that meal. And another one, cut off fluids 2 hours before bed. I would have been real bad for this, like just before bed, down a pint of water, and then I'm getting up 3 or 4 times in the middle of the night to go for a piss. So cut off fluids 2 hours before bed as well. And another thing when it comes to sleep, at the end of every single day, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for, and I will write down what my wins were from that day. So I'm going to bed on a positive note, realizing, okay, I have moved the needle forward here today. And again, it starts up here, lads. If you're not actually celebrating your wins and realizing, okay, this is what I've done to actually improve today, and this is what I've done to make progress in terms of my physique. Like, I do physique, business, and mindset. So could be like, done my cardio, 40 minutes cardio, trained push intensely, done my steps, nailed my diet, had this many consult calls, went for a walk, listened to a podcast, whatever it is. Write down your wins, and then write down, what can I do to get better tomorrow? So I write down what went well, and then what could what could I have done better? So it could be something as simple as, when I wake up in the morning, when my alarm goes off, I'm going to jump straight up out of the bed. I'm not going to lie there like, and click snooze. If you click snooze, you're a bitch, straight up, okay? Don't click snooze. Get up out of the bed. When you click snooze, and I know lads that press snooze 5 or 6 times. Every time you press snooze, that alarm goes off. Your cortisol levels are spiking. You're clicking snooze again. You're rolling back to bed. Your cortisol levels spike again when it goes off. That's why you wake up groggy for the day. So don't press snooze. Went off on a bit of a tangent there. But overall, in terms of this fat loss phase, we've probably got 2 to 3 more weeks left. I can see myself getting down to that 77 kilo mark. 76 would be a good look. But the leaner I can get here, the better, because it's just going to set myself up for a more productive off-season phase, my improvement phase. That's where the improvements are going to be made. In the diet is when you pull the body fat off, you expose the physique, you see what muscle you actually have there. And the biggest mistake I'll see lads make is they won't want to go into a dieting phase because they don't have the discipline to actually stick to the diet, and like, let me just go into a gaining phase, and then they'll gain for 16-20 weeks, and they'll gain even more body fat without realizing the body fat has to come off eventually. So I'd rather get it off now, get it off early, then do a lean gaining phase. So then when it does come time to drop into a deficit again, I'm not pulling off 40 or 50 pounds of body fat. I'm telling you, pushing the gaining phase really far and starting a gaining phase off when you've already got a bit of body fat is a recipe for disaster. Went off on a bit of a tangent there again, but essentially that's the update on where the cut is at right now. 2 to 3 more weeks, get down to around 77 kilos, see what the look is saying then, and then we'll be moving into the gaining phase. So thank you for watching. Any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you in the next one.